Well, as you may know by now, UT football coach Jason Candle signed a contract extension last week that makes him the highest paid coach in the history of the Mid-American Conference. It's a lot of money, too. Pretty good timing with that new early signing day for high school recruits tomorrow. Now, with more on this and both of these situations, we bring back Mark and Mike.
Rejoined now by Mike Robinson, and we talked about it earlier in tonight's show about Jason Candle, the job he has done with the Rockets, getting them to the MAC championship game, winning the MAC championship, and he was rewarded a little less than a week ago with the richest contract in MAC football history.
I mean, can I get $1, Coach? I mean, he's well deserved. I mean, what he's done at Toledo, he's been here for so long, and people don't really understand. This man started at the bottom of the totem pole as a tight ends coach. And usually if you pay attention, tight ends coaches don't make a lot of money. And you go from the bottom and you work your way all the way up. This man deserves every single dollar that they're giving him. And people can't say, hey, the university shouldn't be spending their money like this, because this program brings in so much money. Them going to this bowl game brings in so much more money for the university. And him graduating, I think, over 20 seniors this year in 2017 on his football team is one of the most remarkable things that you could talk about in college sports. Athletes getting degrees and not necessarily looking to go play at the next level because they can. But you know what? I mean, these guys are going to have some phenomenal careers and lives afterwards.
Yeah, and several of those guys getting their degrees just this past weekend. Now, part of the major reason for the timing of that announcement is because what's going to happen tomorrow. Tomorrow is the new signing day. It's an early signing day, and that means Jason Campbell and his staff, they're going to be in Mobile, Alabama, grouped around fax machines in a hotel room waiting to make sure those letters of intent come in.
Oh, you know what? In that office, they are awesome back there. And Ricky Ciccone, he heads up the whole deal back there and makes sure all those recruits get in place. And Nate Cole, these guys are first class. And this is a recruiting class that is awesome for Toledo. They got some of the best deals in this class. One in particular, Tyler Long, one of the better linemen we've seen here on BCSN in our Game Day Nation and in the area for the past few years. And for Toledo to have the early signing day, it's important because now you get these kids who may become on a tier of being a Big Ten recruit or whatever it may be. But they chose Toledo because they see the stability. They see it, and they say, hey, let me sign up now. They're not necessarily signing up to go play in January at the University of Toledo. They're going to go and play in the fall. So these guys are interested in trying to be a part of this program early and now. So I think the early signing day is important for the recruits. It kind of takes the pressure off. And you also, for the coaches that's changing jobs, it makes it easier for these guys to transition and also get them into a new place.
Yeah, the first year for this new early signing day, Tyler Long, as you mentioned, we will have him on the show tomorrow night on Sports Nightly, as we'll have full coverage of National Signing Day for football coming up a Wednesday night on BCSN.